I think that this point is applicable on me because most of the time I keep saying that I'm not improving, I'm not improving, I'm working hard.
Yes.
But when I connect to the different people, they always tell me that no,
Yes.
Karishma, you improved a lot because we have seen your earlier videos and now we are watching you.
Right.
So we can see the difference in the confidence level, difference in the pronunciation.
Yeah.
Now we are in the reality. We are coming out of that
Reality.
fantasy.
There is no
Okay, so
Rajkumar kind of thing.
there is no
Yeah.
no Rajkumar, no Rajkumari, no princess treatment.
Like we should always be kind to ourselves also, because there are so many people out there, they always ready to criticize you. At least we should stand behind us.
Yes, your should not be
Hmm.
that long that like we have to keep doing, and it's not even
Hmm.
happening. So we feel underconfident at that time. And
Yeah.
underconfident, or I feel that demotivated, both are same thing because we feel confident when we know something. For example, I'm in this
Hmm.
English niche. If I know good English, I feel confident. If I don't know English, I won't feel confident. Similarly, if I know
Hmm.
English, I feel motivated also. That okay, if I'm
Yes.
performing well, I'm doing well, I could put some or like extra efforts. So motivation comes
Yes.
with motivation also. So very good afternoon, Priyanka. How are you doing?
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. What about you? How are you? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Actually, I've been thinking to create some video with you for a long time, but because of the timing issues, I didn't approach you. So suddenly
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
I
just
can
sitting and
understand.
I was thinking to connect with somebody, but nothing has come to my mind. So suddenly I thought, okay, let's talk to Priyanka. Maybe she is available. So like coincidentally, we both are available and connected.
Yes,
Great.
yes.
How are
Yeah,
you
it's
doing?
my pleasure actually. I also wanted to connect with you, but because of my busy, like I am at my hometown right now. My mother's place, so I'm not getting enough time. So that is why I haven't approached you. But yeah, it's my honor. I'm here. I'm talking to you and
Oh.
feeling grateful. Yeah.
Okay, so you are enjoying at your mother's house. So how do you practice? Are you still practicing or you just quit everything?
No, I'm not practicing right now. Like it's been more than 1 week. I'm not practicing at all because there are so many things going on. Sometimes there are some relatives come to meet me. Sometimes I go somewhere, and weather is also very soothing here in Uttarakhand. So I love to spend time with nature. So I'm not practicing and all. But yes, I read every day. That is the one thing I do every day.
Oh, that's amazing. At least don't
Otherwise I'm
feel, but
not recording sessions.
okay. So at least you are reading,
Yeah.
that's enough. Because I remember when I went to
Mm.
my mother's place for 10 days or 12 days, I was not able to create much videos or not able to practice, even not able to do
Mm-hmm.
anything. And you know what? Suddenly, what
Yeah.
happened when you break your consistency, your algorithm, you start feeling demotivated.
Yeah.
This used to happen a lot with me. So
Yeah.
still when I came back from my mother's place, I'm here, but I'm still not getting that regularity again in my schedule. You know, it's very
Yeah.
difficult to go back to that discipline or consistency again because once it breaks,
Right.
you feel like that everything is just over. You have to start from the beginning.
Yes.
You start feeling like that. So
Yeah.
how
Same here.
you
I'm
keep
also.
motivating yourself?
Yeah. Same here. I'm also feeling the same. I'm also not feeling like I should upload or I should record. So for me, it is very difficult now. Otherwise, I always feel motivated. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very natural, I think, because people say that
Yeah.
how to get that motivation. But I feel that motivation when we start creating something by ourselves, it's not something that
Yeah.
somebody's telling you, motivating you, and you feel like magically something happen and you start doing
Mm.
it. No, it's not. I think it is only comes when you are disciplined, you are consistent, you automatically feel demotivated. And when
Right.
you break that consistency, that discipline for any reason, it's not
Hmm.
about like we are busy something. Sometimes like we don't want to do it. We break our
Yes.
consistency, and at that moment we feel demotivated. So I think for getting motivation, for me, it's my assumption that person has to keep his why very strong. Like why am I
Hmm.
doing it? That why should be that
Yes.
strong. That he should not feel that he's not feeling motivated. Because if you want to
Hmm.
do something very surely, like okay, I need to do it, and this is the reason I have to
Yeah.
do it, then your excuse, I
Hmm.
don't think that matters at that time. So what
Right.
is
Right.
your opinion?
Yes, so I would say here, first as you said, like our why should be clear. So if our why should be clear, so we should create at least we should set achievable goals. That is the first thing.
Yes.
If we feel like I want to learn this language, but I want to learn this language within a month, so that is not an achievable goal. First we have to make achievable goal. We have to set achievable goal and measurable, like we can achieve in that time, in particular time. So that is first thing we should do, or we should start from it. And second thing is make it fun. Whatever you want to learn, make it fun. Otherwise you are going to be demotivated after some time. So if they want to learn this language, if they want to be consistent in their journey, so try to find out your enjoyment things. If you are enjoying reading,
Hmm.
start reading. If you are enjoying watching movies, you can start watching movies, any TV shows. Start feeling that thing you are enjoying. Automatically you will feel confident and you will feel motivated. You will not going to be feel demotivated. That is also important. And yes, they can read books, they can play language learning games also. There are many games available, so they
Hmm.
can play language learning game, like whatever they feel interest, they can start doing that. We should try to make it fun. Otherwise we are not going to learn.
I think that is very good point that you have mentioned, that we should always try to achieve desire goals which are uh, how to say this? What did you say?
Unachievable, yeah.
But we should always set the goals which are achievable in a short
Achievable,
span of
yeah.
time. It should not be
Hmm.
that long that like we are keep doing, and it's not even
Hmm.
happening. So we feel underconfident at that time. And
Yeah.
underconfident, or I feel that demotivated, both are same thing, because we feel confident when we know something. For example, I'm in this
Hmm.
English niche. If I know good English, I feel confident. If I don't know English, I won't feel confident. Similarly, if I know
Hmm.
English, I feel motivated also, that okay, if I'm
Yes.
performing well, I'm doing well, I could put some or like extra efforts. So motivation comes
Yes.
with motivation also. Like if you're
Yes.
doing it. And yes, as a like English learners, I have seen people, they set goals which are not achievable, like as you
Hmm.
said, 1 month uh, learning English in
Yes.
a month,
That is
which is
not
not
achievable.
possible. Yeah, but
Hmm.
I think the goal should be like, I want to elaborate it for the English learners who are watching this video. If you are
Yeah.
a beginner and if you want to learn English, keep goals like this, which I'm telling you now. The first thing, that you can set a goal that okay, within a week I
Yes.
have to read 50 pages of book.
50
That should be
pages.
your goal.
Yes.
And if you
Yeah.
have a number in your mind, then I am 100%
Hmm.
sure that you will able to achieve it. That number is very
Yes.
important. I have seen the importance of numbers, because when I
Hmm.
assign myself that I have to read 15 minutes, that 15-minute is very important for me every day, that okay, I have to read that 15 minutes. So that plays a very good motivational role in your life.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
set these kinds of goals. Also, you can do one thing. For example, if you're a beginner, you don't talk to anybody, you just using a online application for speaking. Try to set a goal
Hmm.
that within a week, once I will speak to outside somebody,
And
like in real
yes.
conversation. That can
Yeah.
kind of goal will 100% help you to achieve your final goal,
Fluency.
your master goal, which is to
Right.
learn English. So that's very important. I used to do it. I have this habit of, discipline. I can say that I was really disciplined in the beginning as well.
Hmm.
I'm still disciplined. Maybe the time can be changed. For example, there is no fixed timing that at what time I'm going to read that book 15 minutes. That can be any
Hmm.
time, during night, midday, in the very like when I wake up. That's totally up to you.
Hmm.
But you must have
Yeah.
to do it. You should not forget it.
Yes.
Because once
Yes.
you
We
will
should be
break that
consistent.
algorithm, you won't be able to continue.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, totally agree with your points. And one more point I would like to add here. We should be positive. We should stay positive while learning anything. Not only English, anything, whatever we want to learn, we should be positive every time. And don't be too hard on yourself. That is also important. People start thinking I'm not improving, I'm not learning, but they don't feel they are improving. People who are watching them, they also feel you are improving. But we always focus upon our problems, our like wherever we are lacking, we always focus upon that point only. That is also important, but sometime we have to appreciate our efforts, appreciate our hard work also. So that is one thing. And next thing is focus on progress, not perfection
Mm.
is not really there in this world. Nobody is perfect here, so always focus on progress. Track your progress, whatever you have improved. track your progress, and try to find out your weakness and start working on those weakness only. That is your main aim. Focus upon your like if you start focusing upon perfection, that day will never come. So this is
That's
my point of view. I always apply while learning something new or while studying. I always apply these things.
okay. I think that you this point is applicable on me because most of the time I keep saying that I'm not improving, I'm working hard.
Yes.
But when I connect to the different people, they always tell me that no,
Yes.
Karishma, you improved a lot because we have seen your earlier videos and now we are watching you.
Right.
So we can see the difference in the confidence level, difference in the pronunciation, fluency, everything has changed. So yeah, that is true. Or
Mm.
especially when a learner he is in his beginning stage, he does not able to identify that whether he is improving or not, because there's
Mm.
a
Yeah.
huge gap. Once you will start speaking, then only you can see the difference in yourself. But yes, other person can only be the right person to judge you
Yes.
at that particular time. Second thing that we
Right.
should always compare with one person in our life, that is ourselves. Look into the mirror.
Ourselves. Yeah.
That is your competition. If you feel that
Mm.
this person is better than yesterday, it means you are doing good.
Right.
You don't need any other
Yes.
thing. You don't need to compare yourself with the other people out there because every person has a different background, different time, different limits. Everything is just different. So you cannot
Yes.
compare it. It's
Right.
not nice to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and people always complain. They whenever they talk themselves, they always there is always self negative talk. There is like they don't focus upon positive talk. If they start talking positively with themselves, so automatically they will start getting good results. Like we should always be kind to ourselves also, because there are so many people out there. They always ready to criticize you. At least we should stand behind us.
Yes, you are
What do you
absolutely
think?
right. I think you're mentioning all the points very nicely and precisely because, yes,
Yeah.
we always compare, like, obviously, people are there. They are going to criticize you.
Yes.
No matter what you are doing, they are going to put their
Yes.
opinion in front of you. At least at that
Yeah.
moment, you should be positive about your own image because when you are positive,
Right.
you start putting efforts into the right direction. Because when you
Yeah.
feel positive, you also put efforts into same direction and that really helps you to get or achieve your desired goal, and that's important. And I think I have heard this thing in the book which you have given me, attitude is
Okay.
everything. It's mentioned there that what people do. For example, I want to mention an example here that's very true example written in the book, that one person from 20 or 30 years, he keeps saying that I'm not good in the electricity, I cannot fix the wires and all and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
at the age of 30, he just affirmed by saying negative things that I cannot do it, I cannot do it, I cannot do it. He's now
Mm.
sure that even if he has this capability, but he cannot do it because he's saying this himself from long 30 years. Similarly, on the other hand, there's a person who said, yeah, it's not my cup of tea, I cannot do it, but at least I should try it. Maybe I could do it.
Mm.
Maybe I could do it.
Yes.
This is how he approached positively. When your mind thinks positively, your automatic start working positively for achieving that task, right? So he started
Right.
trying it. So he
Mm.
knows after like 30 years he was perfect, he was able to fix the wires and all everything. But on the other hand, the person who keep repeating negative things, he actually become
Mm.
negative. And even if there is a possibility of doing something, you just close it by saying it. So that is why negative
Right.
affirmation plays a very bad
Really
role in your
important role.
life.
Mm.
Never say anything bad that you can't do it.
Mm.
Even if you know that,
Right.
okay, I cannot do it, but don't say it again and again and again. And I used to do it a lot.
Right.
I do it. But now I'm trying not
Okay.
to repeat those things. Yeah, I used to do it, like, for example, that I'm not improving. I said that
Mm.
I'm working hard, I'm not improving, I'm not improving. But yeah, there is one thing always on my tongue that I will do it in future. One day I'll become fluent. I will speak fluently.
Mm.
These are the things I always affirm to myself. And yes, that's
Yes.
important.
Yeah, and our thoughts are thing. Whatever we start thinking, it will become things. So we should start thinking at least positive things. Whatever we want to achieve, we should start thinking about that. And yes, think like we should see the good results and bad results also. But at least we should start thinking about positive side too. Automatically, we will gain confidence and we will gain a right path to achieve that goal.
That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. And yes, one more thing I would like to know from you, but like as you have said that
Yeah.
you started reading books nowadays. I think you bought a lot of books you have ordered last time.
Right.
So can you please tell
Yes.
me a few names that what are the books you are reading now, which can help learners
Uh,
also?
okay. Yeah, yeah, sure. So recently I have read The Secret Power of Subconscious Mind, and one book I ordered, book Law of Attraction. So I am reading that book now. Yeah.
So how
And
it
they have
is?
yeah, it is really nice. It is all about positive affirmation, and there are techniques how we can use it, these techniques in our life. So I'm just reading that book. Yeah, and one more book I am reading simultaneously. That is for my Instagram page. I'm posting some posts there. So from that book, that is Good Vibe, Good Life, Good Vibes, Good Life, something like that. I don't remember the exact name. So that book also I'm reading. Yeah.
Okay, so you are mostly focused on these like self-help kind of books,
Yeah,
not thrillers or
self-help.
fiction.
Yeah, yeah. Please. Yes, you
No,
were
you
saying
tell you.
something.
You
Yeah,
were
I was
also
saying
saying
I am
something.
a voracious reader. I feel I am a voracious reader. I enjoy this. So that is why I took a challenge, that is 2025. I am going to read 25 books. I have already completed 5 books, so I am going to complete at least 20 more books in this year.
Great.
And I'm enjoying. Yeah, I'm enjoying. That is why I said in the initial in this session, uh, make your journey as a fun. Take your journey as a fun.
Don't
Yeah.
take pressure. Too much
Yeah,
pressure.
make it
Yeah.
a fun. Yeah, whatever you are enjoying, if you are enjoying watching movies, so start watching movie. Don't feel like the other person is reading, so I should also read. No, you cannot
That's
learn if you are not enjoying. If you are enjoying, then only you can learn.
that's 100% true. Because people thought that okay, somebody is telling them that okay, this book is really nice, you have to read it. So they
Hmm.
force themselves to read that book, though they
No.
are not feeling interested. So there is no
Right.
benefit of reading those books when you are not personally feeling interested in. So I think you should
Yeah.
choose something that make you feel interested in that particular thing.
Yeah.
That only can help you. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was telling that somebody, I think tutor, there was one tutor, I don't remember the name. I think Vipun Pal. I don't
Vipul
remember.
Pant. Vipul Pant. Yes.
Vipul Pant,
I
yeah. So he
I
told
had
me that,
conversation with him.
yeah, you should start with thrillers or like movies, books which make you interested because self-help is something, it's not that easy to understand. You should begin with the books which are thrilling or, you feel interested. So he suggested
Hmm.
few thrillers names also, and I think somebody else also told me that do not start with the self. For me, it's not for you because I just started reading. I haven't read anything
Hmm.
in my past. I used to read Chetan Bhagat, but at least I think I read only 2 to 3 romantic novels
Okay.
from Chetan Bhagat.
Okay.
That is in like when I was in college, so way back.
Okay.
So, but now I've started recently. So he said instead of reading self help, you should start with something else, like
Hmm.
a romance or like maybe thrilling. That can help you, or suspense.
Yeah.
Suspense books
Okay.
can help you. Yeah, you will feel interested to
Mhm.
read, and when you develop a such kind
Okay.
of interest, then you can move to self help books. That's better idea. So I was thinking to buy a
Okay.
few. Let me see
Okay.
when can I do.
Uh,
Yeah.
yes. So one thing I would like to add here, whatever you want to read, first you can watch at least one summary of that particular book. Otherwise, you will buy and you will feel not interested. Then that is totally waste of money. I always do that. At least 30 minutes of summary I always listen to. Then I order something. So you can also do
Okay.
that, and a learner who are watching this video, they can also do that. And I have bought some romance book also, but I'm not feeling interested at all, and I'm not reading those books. I don't know why, but I feel I am a YouTuber. I want to add value in people's lives, so I should read that is related to some like motivation, self-help things, kind of thing. So I
Mhm.
feel that. But if you are interested in, you can go for it, but at least once you should watch any video related to that book.
Okay, so I would like to answer your question that you don't know why don't I don't like romantic books because
Yeah.
after marriage that romance has gone.
Oh my god.
So most of the people who are in their teenage, most of I'm telling you with my
Yes.
experience, but when I was teenage, I used to read romantic books a lot. Like I love
Mhm.
to read them. So that's how I
Yeah.
pick up few Chetan Bhagat novel, and it's so long, so it took me a lot of time to read them. So, but after marriage, you don't
Hmm.
feel like reading them because I think you are into
Hmm.
some practical world at that moment.
Practical word,
In
yeah.
teenage time, we are in our young age,
We
you
are
know,
dreams.
fantasy world. So
Yeah,
we
we
would
are in
love to
dreams.
dreams, yeah. But
Yeah,
now we are in the reality. We are coming out of that
reality.
fantasy.
There is
Okay,
no
so we
Rajkumar kind of thing.
there is no
Yeah.
no Rajkumar, no Rajkumari, no princess treatment. I have seen
Yes.
Instagram. In Instagram, there are few people who say that my boyfriend gives me princess treatment. I have never seen that treatment in my life. I used to think that maybe something like it's true, but no, it's not true. It's only for the reels. I feel
Yeah.
it's not exist in reality. I
Yes.
don't feel it.
Yeah, other person is also a human being. So how can we feel that person will give
Yeah,
us a princess treatment? If that person is also a
exactly.
human being, so we should think like, yeah, that will give us only a human treatment, not a princess treatment or not a fairy kind of
Yes.
treatment.
Yes. First of all, start behaving like a human, not like
Yes.
obviously I have seen the, but I feel that people are so much influenced by the reels and Instagram reels,
Hmm.
especially. I've seen a lot of young girls and boys also, girlfriends,
Hmm.
boyfriends, and they're behaving like that. That people feel that why it's not happening in our life because
Hmm.
we feel related. We feel like okay, this
Comparison is
person is
there. Yeah.
doing this. Why am I not getting that treatment or that thing? So it's very natural. So it should not happen.
Hmm.
I feel that yeah, please we should come out of fantasy and we should live in the reality. What is
Hmm.
the real world? So the
Yes.
because the teenage people they get influenced by such videos. Actually, they feel
Hmm.
influenced. They start comparing because we are not on that level. We are mature, but the people like 20, 22 till the age of 24, I feel that they start relating with those stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
So true. Yeah, and that is why I told you we should always buy those books which can add value in our life. If we are not feeling we are reading something, we are spending time with that book, but we are not gaining anything. So I think that book, reading that book is worthless. What do you think?
That's true. That's true. And one more thing I would like to add here that I can see there's improvement in your speaking. You are not giving a thought before speaking. Earlier, you used to think a little,
Okay.
but you're not thinking anything. Your answer is very precise. I'm feeling quite impressed. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for your positive feedback.
So, is it the result of reading?
Yes, I would say it is all about reading. Because of reading, my thoughts are now broadened, and now I can understand things well. I can express myself well. I'm very
Oh,
confident now. So just because of reading, I can say the all credit goes to reading. I read every
that's
day and I read
amazing.
out loud. Yeah.
I used to criticize reading always because personally, in my case, for learning English, I have never read. Even if I say that if people think that if you read English book, then you can speak English.
Hmm.
No, that's still not true. I don't agree with that. Reading
Yeah.
gives you knowledge. Reading gives you
Hmm.
knowledge. Reading help you to form your structures and all. But until you
Hmm.
speak, you
Yes.
cannot learn speaking. Speaking is the most
Right.
important part when it comes to English speaking. Reading is only
Right.
helping you to find out good words, good structure. It can provide you the raw material, but ultimately you
Hmm.
have to present it in your own words. So speaking
Yes.
with other people can only help you to speak good English.
Right. But I feel whenever we speak out loud, like if there is nobody, I'm not having practice with anyone nowadays because I'm at my hometown. So I want to enjoy this time also. So I usually go on my roof and I start reading out loud because there is nobody
Nobody.
in the early morning. So I start reading out loud. I start reading with emotions. So I feel my practice has done. So this is how also we can do it. But yes, real practice is important. We cannot skip it. But if there
Mhm.
is no option, so you can do it also for sometimes, for 1 day, for 2 day, for 3 days, like this. Otherwise speaking is really important.
And you know what? Reading include why I include reading in my life because now my son he started reading storybooks and all. So I keep buying different
Okay.
kind of books for him. Recently, I bought a book, storybook Akbar and Birbal. So he completed whole
Okay.
book just within a few days. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
really good that okay, let him finish. I asked him that you can finish as many as book you want. I'll buy every time now book for you, new book for you, so that
Mm.
you feel interesting. But you know what is the good habit in my son? He keeps reading the same story again and again. He can read. He
Okay.
doesn't feel bored. That is good thing. So
Mm.
one day he was
Right.
reading the story of Akbar Birbal, Birbal ki Khichdi, which is one of the famous
Okay.
story from our childhood. So he
Oh
was
yeah.
so curious to tell me or narrate me that story. Mama, I want to tell you something, amazing story. Look, Mama, here is this pot,
Mm.
here is this fire. What do you think? That khichdi can cook? I said, no, it
Mm.
cannot cook. I have
Okay.
read this story in my childhood days. He said, Mama, I like this
Mm.
story and it's really amazing. So that is how I'm, coming across reading and all, like
New
these kinds of
words
stuff
and
I
all.
start reading. Yeah, earlier it was
Mm.
not there.
Okay. So what is in your bucket list? Which book you want to read now? Next.
The power of subconscious mind.
Okay, yeah. That is really
Yeah,
interesting book.
yeah. Everyone told me, I think, and I have read the summary also. I know all about this book, but when you read the book in detail, then you understand
Mm-hmm.
very like minute points. So that's
Yes.
important to read a book instead of understanding the summaries, just to give you an idea that what kind of content you are getting into this book. But ultimately, if you're going to
Mm-hmm.
read that book, that will give you a
Yes.
nice thought. Yeah. So I'm going to read it next. Two books I have finished. Sudhamurti book, which was given by Yashoda. It was so simple and chapter by chapter.
Mm.
So you don't need to read it just page by page. Anytime you free, you can open
Okay.
any chapter and you can read. Every like 3 or 4
Okay.
pages story is there. So I think there are more than 15, 20 stories are there. So that is very amazing.
Okay.
Very simple book. If somebody is very beginner, doesn't
Mm.
know at all speaking, I think they should start with Sudhamurti book. That's very basic one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah. They can start.
yeah.
I haven't read Sudha Murthy's book. I don't know why, but I don't feel I should read means
Yeah,
story
but I
books.
think that's
I
not
am
for you. You
interested
are
in
on certain
self-help book
level, I
only.
think. You don't
Oh
need that
yeah.
actually. Because that's for
Okay.
beginners, I feel.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I
Anything
think we
else?
should wind up because 27 minutes are there. If you want to say something,
Okay.
tell me.
No, no. I just wanted to ask you that thing, like which book you are going to read. You have told me The Power of Subconscious Mind. So
Yes.
yeah, this is what I want to ask.
Great. I think it's an amazing session, amazing motivational episode for today's
Yeah.
like people. Yeah, that's amazing. We'll
Yeah.
see you some other day. And
Yeah.
thank
And
you
thank
so
you
much,
so much.
Priyanka. Even I also feel very happy to connect with you because I feel that you are someone I can match. Like my vibes are always matched with you. I feel like
Yeah,
connected
means
while
a
talking
lot.
to you.
It means a lot to me.